Hi, my name is Juliana and I did my essay on cake pops. So today I'm going to show you how to make cake pops. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys what you need. And so the first thing that you're going to be needing is your cake mix. And then you're going to be needing your 9 by 13 inch cake pan. And then you're going to be needing your metal spoon. And then you're going to need your 16-ounce frosting. And then you're going to be needing a large mixing bowl, some candy melts, a bag of candy melts, or candy coating. And then you're going to be needing a deep microwave safe plastic bowl, so you can put it in the microwave and not let it melt. And then need your wax paper and you're going to be needing a styrofoam block. I don't have that at the moment, but that's to hold your cake pops at the end to let them just sit there for a little bit. And then you're going to be needing, well, this is actually optional. You can have the plastic wrap, and I'll explain why it's optional later. And you're going to be needing 2 baking sheets. And so we are going to start by grabbing the cake mix and baking it how it is directed on the back using the 9 by 13 inch baking pan. And then once you are done mixing that, you're going to let it sit and cool completely. So while my cake is cooling down, I'm just going to warn you that the next couple steps can take a couple hours to do. So my cake has completely cooled down, and if yours has still not cooled down, I suggest putting it in the freezer, and it should cool down in a little bit. And so the next step is going to be crumbling this cake into your large mixing bowl. And so go ahead and do that. To crumble a cake, you're going to cut it into 4 sections. And so go ahead and do that. So after you cut it into 4 sections, you're going to take a section out. And then you're going to take your bowl and then you're going to just crumble it. And make sure the pieces aren't too big and not too small. After you crumbled all of the cake, you're going to take your frosting and add 3/4 of it into the cake, and you're going to use your metal spoon to mix it. So finish mixing the frosting with the cake. Make sure it's mixed in all the way. Make sure you didn't add too much frosting in it because it will get too moist. Okay, so after you mix the frosting and the cake together, you're going to be getting your cooking pan out, and you're going to use your wax paper, and you're going to put it on top of the cookie pan. And so how we're going to be scooping these cake pops and making them a nice round shape is that we're going to be using a cookie scooper, and we're just going to be scooping it And we're gonna let it fall into your hand, and then you're just gonna roll it. And use a small one to get like a 1.5 inch size here. And after you're done doing this, then you're gonna be putting it in the freezer for 15 minutes and just let them sit there. So go ahead and get started. So after rolling the cake into balls, you're gonna put it in the freezer for 15 minutes. Okay, so this was my fourth time doing it, and it still isn't really melted.
But you should stir it.
So I'm just going to use this knife and stir it here. It's kind of hot. It's really hot. Okay, so I'm going to put it back in the microwave maybe 2 more times, and it should be ready. Okay, so we finished melting the chocolate now, and so now what we're going to be doing is grabbing our popsicle sticks, and we are going to grab our cake pop balls out too, and we're just gonna stick it in about 1.5 inches, and then we're gonna grab one of our balls, and we're gonna stick it in 3/4 of the way, and then we're gonna stick it back in and make sure you get everything around. And now you're just gonna take off the extras here. And make sure you only do a couple at a time so they don't get all melted. So now you can put them on the styrofoam. I don't have styrofoam at the moment. And then you can put any topping that you want. So I'm going to be putting these stars on top. So just let that get on. Okay. And so this is what it will look like, and you can use any topping that you want and just let it sit on your styrofoam for a little bit. And this is what a finished one looks like. It's hard on right here, and then we put these sprinkles on. So that's how you make a cake pop.